Let's not beat around the bush. Fuse is a bad single-player game. It's a paint-by-numbers shooter with more problems than it knows what to do with. But when your friends take control of the other co-op characters and start making a mess with you, Fuse becomes a destructive force of nature. Like a trashy summer blockbuster, you aren't going for substance. You're here with friends to laugh and have shallow, spectacular fun.
They're using you. Just like I was.
This entire world is really hard to buy into. For one, the only interesting thing about your wisecracking anti-terrorist mercenary badass team of 4 is their dark and mysterious pasts. That lame cliche doesn't go too far toward making us care about these characters, especially when there's a jarringly inconsistent tone that gives off an uncomfortable vibe. 1 minute, funny jokes! The next, nuclear bombs murdering millions. Ah, cute banter about dating. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, he just knifed that guy's eyeball out. Disney-esque characters and genocide don't really mix. But the worst part is, none of these people really change or learn or grow during the 8-hour campaign. They show up, kick ass, and pack it in. It's also telling that Fuse doesn't feel the need to name the most important part of its fiction. Every character uses guns powered by Fuse. Hey, that's the name of the game! Maybe it's important, but you'll learn about Fuse in a pop-up menu. Because to these characters, it's just a thing. Duh, it's Fuse. Come on, you know Fuse, right? No big deal. It's just this alien goop that makes rifles do crazy stuff, like make black holes and melt people. Oh yeah, aliens. You know, like the ones who were never mentioned or seen in the game. Ever. At least what the alien tech does makes the rest of Fuse really interesting. Forget about the story and the basic shooter design. Crazy combat with over-the-top weapons is what Fuse is all about. This shield gun protects teammates. Crystallizing guys with those fuse bullets stop guys in their tracks. Singularities from the warp rifle knocks guys on their asses or black holes them out of existence. Oh, and the crossbow's magma bolts are awesome! They're flaming remote mines! Each arena encourages a plain stop-and-pop kind of combat against uninspired enemies, but using these clever tools that work well together lets your team effectively obliterate armies of bad dudes. And when you're unleashing on groups of 10 dudes with friends, Fuse is chaotic, loud, and really, really fun. Attacking a mountain base or escaping a tropical island are solid scenarios with enough entertaining set pieces that Fuse can stand on its own. But you absolutely must have co-op friends. I can't emphasize that enough. Without them, Fuse is borderline worthless. This is a straight-up bad single-player game, and the responsibility for that falls on the atrocious teammate AI. They're ineffective fighters, and you have to babysit them constantly. When they go down, you better be ready to revive them yourself, because nobody else is going to do it for you. In a game built around 4 cool guns and making a big ol' mess, scaling it down to one person who cares to kill anybody sucks the wind out of Fuse's sails, big time. Suddenly, big boss battles are long and tedious instead of satisfying and empowering. The sense of camaraderie doesn't exist, and Fuse absolutely needs that to survive.
Does not look like Walt Disney.
It's a shame that the witty writing doesn't gel with the melodramatic motivations, but if you can turn off your brain, forget about these characters, and stop caring about what's going on, Fuse's violent weapons can be crazy fun with friends. But you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to be all in or entirely out, but that's how it is. Bring a group of 4, or don't waste your time. For more on Fuse, be sure to check out videos, articles, and the wiki at IGN.